Access to the photo booth will be given after the event. At this photo booth, there will be tables where you can pre-order a copy of your child's pictures. We also request you to keep your phones on silent. For any lost items, please head over to the registration desks located at the entrances. For any assistance, please feel free to reach out to any volunteer or teacher who you can identify by their lanyards. Thank you for listening and have a great day.
Thank you, Mrs. Diana. Finally, after much anticipation, this day has arrived, where the collective efforts of everyone will bear fruit. We gather here to acknowledge the completion of a significant milestone in the educational journey and life of the students. We celebrate and award their hard work and accomplishments of the class year 11-2024.
Let us applaud them for the dedication and perseverance. It's essential to recognize and celebrate their achievements. We'll begin by invoking blessings upon this auspicious occasion.
صدق الله العلي العظيم.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. And when distress afflicts a man, he calls upon his Lord, turning to him frequently. Then, when he makes him possess a favor from him, he forgets that for which he called upon him before, and sets up rivals to Allah, that he may cause men to stray off from his path. Say, enjoy yourself in your ungratefulness a little. Surely you are of the inmates of the fire. He who is obedient during the hours of the night, prostrating himself and standing, takes care of the hereafter and hopes for the mercy of his Lord. Say, are those who know and those who do not know alike? Only the men of understanding are mindful. Say, O my servants who believe, be careful of your duty to your Lord, for those who do good in this world is good, and Allah's earth is spacious. Only the patient will be paid back their reward in full without measure.
صدق الله العلي العظيم.
MashaAllah, that was a beautiful recitation. Thank you for moving us with your heartfelt rendition. Now, I invite our renowned Al-Muntazir Patriotic Team to lead us in the recitation of Dua Hujjat and the national anthem. Please rise as we pay homage.
Let us all get ready for the hujjat and raise up our hands. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma kulli walikal hujjat ibn al-Hasan. صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرزك توها وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
Let's all please get ready for the national anthem. Mungu ibariki Afrika, wabariki wake, hekima, umoja na amani. Hizi ni ngao zetu, Afrika na watu wake. Ibariki Afrika, ibariki Afrika, tubariki watoto wa Afrika. Mungu ibariki Tanzania, dumisha uhuru na umoja wake kwa waume na watoto. Mungu ibariki Tanzania na watu wake. Ibariki Tanzania, ibariki Tanzania, tubariki watoto wa Tanzania. Thank you. We'll sit down. Mike.
Thank you to the patriotic team. As we are continuing with today's ceremony, I would like to share a quote of leadership by Warren Bennis. The quote states, "Leadership is the capacity to change visions into reality." With that, I would like to request Neil Othman, our very own Assistant Head Prefect, to formally welcome and acknowledge your presence.
Dear guest of honor, director and officials from the Central Board of Education, take that. Esteemed members of the school board, the principals of Al-Muntazir schools, distinguished guests, respected teachers, dear colleagues, and the cherished parents, and the extraordinary individuals that make up the class of 11, 2023-2024. Assalamu alaikum and a good afternoon to you all. It is an absolute honor for me, Nail Othman, to stand before you here today as the Assistant Head Prefect of Al-Muntazir International School for the Boys Campus, as we unite to celebrate this pivotal moment in the journey of our Year 11 students. As we embark on today's program, I'm filled with immense pride and admiration for you as we celebrate the exceptional accomplishments of our remarkable Year 11 cohort. To the Year 11 students, I offer my sincerest congratulations on reaching this monumental milestone. Your unwavering dedication, perseverance, and commitment have led you to this day, and we're all profoundly proud of the strides you've made. As you linger at the threshold of a new and thrilling chapter in your lives, I implore you to ponder upon the wealth of knowledge and experiences you've gained during your time here. Embrace the forthcoming challenges with confidence and boundless optimism, secure in the knowledge that you're equipped to forge a positive and enduring impact on the world. Throughout the duration of this academic year, we've borne witness to countless instances of relentless commitment, diligence, and triumph. This day is evidence of the hard work, dedication, and the unmatched brilliance that is emblematic of our Year 11 students, who continuously strive for excellence in all their pursuits. The troves of achievements, the individuals who've been assigned special duties, the awards, all stand as testament to the remarkable journey you've undertaken. I extend my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you for gracing us with your esteemed presence today. May the richness of this event continue to captivate you, and I sincerely hope that you relish the remainder of the proceeding.
We are deeply grateful for the warm welcome. Having Ms. Sandeep as our principal is truly a blessing. As the saying goes, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. We kindly request Ms. Sandeep to come on stage to present a token of appreciation to our special guest. We request Ms. Tower to please escort Mama Joha onto the stage. Thank you, Mrs. Sandeep. As the theme of today's ceremony suggests, the prize-giving ceremony, let's proceed directly towards the awards segment. So, Abbasali, how do we proceed?
Leadership entails nurturing strong bonds with individuals and teams under your purview, ensuring everyone reaches their full potential in pursuit of shared goals. Without further ado, let's honor our student leaders, the Year 11 Prefects of 2023-2024.
While the rewards of being a prefect may not always be tangible, the lessons learned are invaluable. We learn much about teamwork and personal development through this esteemed responsibility.
Let us invite Ms. Dilshad Jaffer to the stage toward the Boys Prefect. The recipients. As Atta calls out your names, please line up in a sequence to streamline the event.
We're first going to start by announcing the class prefects. Ayush Harish Kumar Liya, Arsh Sajid Dalvi, Darsh Kalpesh Vara, Lukman Nyasi Kesi, Muhammad Miraf Amjad Chishti, Siraj Hassan Dalvi. Please stay on stage for a group photo. Now for the Salah prefects, Ali Abu Bakr Balwi, Lukman Sajid Bora, Muhammad Siddiq Khatri, Kayam Jafar Zainul Abidin, Suhail Gulam Turab Kasam, Talib Sabri Mbarak.
Those are school captains, huh? Oh, and who's the other one? 3 boys. Balu. Salah or Nini?
Salah prefect, go first.
Sa prefect, sabi yapata ki. Salah.
Salah prefect. Now for the group photo.
Come together in front. Let's go.
Now I'd like by Jafar to stay on stage to award the assistant house captains and the assistant head prefect. For the assistant house captain, we have Adam Taha Muhammad, Ali Muhammad Raza Merali, Muhammad Mehdi Panjwani, Shehzan Samir Khan. Now for the assistant head prefect, Rahim Yaqub Dawood.
Thank you, Ms. Jaffa.
Now, let's welcome Ms. Matum to award the Girls Prefect Cabinet of 2023-2024. And please stand in a sequence as to streamline this event. We'll start with the class prefects. Chelsea Elizabeth Chalo, Fatima Altaf Hussein Alidina, Fatima Ghulam Vasdatu, Faika Muhammad Galib, Jina Vishad Ramshi, Priya Rajendra Karya, Raihan Ahmed Saif, and Riddhi Ritesh Velji. Kindly wait on stage as the Salah prefects are announced. Salah prefects, Maliha Najaf Ali Dala, Nasra Sulaiman Nasor, and Sakina Zulfikar Durrani. As the awards are being presented, I'll be going over the housekeeping announcements again. The first 8 stations for gents are located in the squash room. For ladies are located in the table tennis areas. The location for prayers for gents is in the Salah shade, and for ladies are in your 7 Al-Qamar, located on the first floor of the girls' wing. The gents' restrooms are located on the first floor of the boys' wing. The ladies' restrooms are located on the ground floor of the girls' wings. The school has hired the ARC agency team to capture precious moments during the events. Parents, in case you require the pictures of your children, you can purchase them at the ARC agency tables that are set up next to the photo booth after the events. These are professional photo booths set up at the tents to the side. Yeah, they can go down. And we request you to keep your phones on silence. Yeah. Kind request to the students to maintain decorum while your classmates are being called up on stage. Ms. Matun, please stay on stage. Don't leave. A kind request to the students to maintain decorum while your classmates are called up on stage. Now we'll announce our assistant captain and our assistant heads. Our assistant house captain, Hana Mubarak Al-Riyami. And Camilla Yusuf Mbano. Our assistant head of Salah, Rania Abu Bakr. And our assistant head prefect, Insia Murtaza Hakimji. Thank you, Mrs. Matum. I understand the journey of 4 years hasn't been devoid of challenges. Amidst those difficulties, I'm certain wonderful memories have been made. I invite Darsh Vara and Nur Ismail from the boys' side and Insia Hakimji from the girls' side to share their experiences with us.
Members of KSIJ, CBE board members, principals, deputy principals, distinguished guests, teachers, parents, and my fellow students. Salam alaikum and a very good afternoon to you all. My name is Darsh Vara, and here with me are Insia Hakimji and Nu Ismail. Today, we stand before you humbled and grateful, recognizing the immense support and guidance that brought us to this moment. We are privileged to have been entrusted with this honor and eager to share our growth and reflections with all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, we stand before you as the valedictorians of the year 2024.
19th October of 2020 is when our memorable journey began. We walked through the big gates in our newly stitched uniforms with big smiles painted across our faces, arranged in lines and praying we were assigned to the same class as our friends. Little did we know this would be the beginning of such a joyful but sad, exciting but tedious, inspiring yet such a discouraging journey for all of us. What awaited us were days of unforgettable memories and days of boring stay-ins trying to complete our lame homework.
Form 1 was foreign and intimidating. A new school meant an unfamiliar environment, different classes, different teachers, and different students. Everyone was suddenly way older and bigger than us. In a literal sense, everyone seemed massive. I wonder if the new batch feels the same way about us now. As the new, youngest batch of the year, I was afraid of change, but I had my friends to help me cope with it. I still remember scrunching up paper, using a tape to make a ball, and playing it at the back of the class, even if it was not allowed. But to be fair, with our marks, we would do anything illegal to make us forget them. I still remember us being the worst class in secondary 1. Whenever we had an assembly, our grade was the only one left behind to listen to the lectures about our behavior. We'd get bored easily and hated assemblies, to the point where majority of us decided to come late just so that we could miss it.
Truthfully, we had one of the best sports day competitions that first year, where red played against green and the whole corridors were packed with so-called spectators. That competition was truly heartwarming. It helped us familiarize ourselves with the school environment in a great way, and I remember it being on a Friday where we spent the whole day from morning till home time playing sports, enjoying bake sales, and watching as the older students showed us how to have fun and make the most of our time at school. Even though many of us were shy, this experience brought us together and made it one of the most memorable moments of our first year. It was a perfect start to what would become an incredible journey at the school.
Next up was year 10 and year 11, the best 2 years of school. At this point, we were all comfortable with each other, and the time we made the most memories. Let's recall some of them. During events in school related to class decorations, us, being the boys we are, it was important for us to do the last-minute preps, only done by one boy and the rest piling up extra work and intimidating him if he would not do it. Or even our one and only Top G, aka Zaman, who literally walked into school with a suit and a bald head and never failed to make us laugh. So shout out to him. Our batch was one of the simplest ever. Very less exciting things.
Okay, we heard a lot from the boys, but we managed to have fun too. But before I begin, to the parents, please feed your children before they come to school, because the number of students who manage to finish an entire meal before second lesson, let alone break time, is genuinely concerning. The number of feasts we all had and the number of quesadillas we all ate will always be something that never fails to surprise us, because the love for these was tied so deep down, our whole grade signed petitions so that the school wouldn't stop selling them. We had another one of these failed, desperate attempts when the exams were canceled and tests were introduced. We had it all planned out. The class that did the test before us would find the paper online and would cram the marking scheme only. And the cycle would continue. It was initially supposed to be a win-win situation for all classes, and that was until we sat in the classes with nothing but the marking schemes in our head, calmly waiting to prove our teachers wrong, only to find out the papers were different for everyone. The desperation was so bad, we'd all begun brainstorming ways we could fake our death in the examination rooms to test the myth when a student goes through a traumatic experience in a CIE classroom, like death, all the students pass by default. We still haven't been able to come up with someone that's willing to take it for the team, but we're still holding on to a thin string of hope that we're left with. It's the only thing really keeping us going right now. We need to take a moment for Maymuna, the year 2024 batch ghost. Maymuna held a very special place in our hearts. She'd be there when we were all exhausted and couldn't... Maymuna would be there when we were all exhausted and couldn't take doing any more work by either messing with the projectors or sometimes doing snarky things to conveniently get us our very well-deserved nap time in class. I think it's safe to believe the year 11 stress really got to us. It gets even better. We dedicated a whole day to celebrate Maymuna's birthday in the class of 11G and Noor, where we sat, cut cake, and had a feast of all kinds of tasty food you could think of. But as it turns out, the teachers aren't the biggest fan when you try to explain you're celebrating a ghost birthday in class, so it only ended up lasting 15 magical minutes. A highlight of last year was when we did the coastal pilot survey with the geography department. It was a very interesting experience, especially because we sang nursery rhymes to and from Cocoa Beach, and those included ABCD, Baba Black Sheep, and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Sometimes it's hard to grasp the fact that we were supposed to be the role models for year 7s. Jokes aside, we wouldn't have been able to make it through this year without letting our impulsive thoughts out like that. Mr. Onesmo, wherever you are, we're so sorry we were mentally unstable. We know you tried your best to help, but maybe you can hold on to that thin string of hope too. We'll all turn out just fine.
Now, those are the girls' way enjoying their ways on the field trip. On our geography field trip, as I said before, boys are very simple. When we reached there, the serious students were the ones who were taking everything seriously, while the rest were just wandering around, enjoying the winds of the beach. Then we had some muogo, viazi, and soda from Oyster Bay while enjoying the breeze. Then we returned. I know, right? The boys are very simple and clear. I still remember that our batch didn't get to go Waterworld after completing our primary due to COVID-19, being the unluckiest batch. They gave us field trip consent forms in Form 1, which hyped us all just for them to give the field trip 4 years later. The muogo was good though.
Let's take some time to talk about our teachers. I, Nuh Ismail, would like to acknowledge our wonderful teachers who have spent uncountable hours thinking of how best to calm us down so they can share with us their knowledge and shape for us our futures.
Mrs. Sandeep, she has been an incredibly important role model for our year. She's been there for us from the moment we walked into grade 1, serving as our primary deputy principal, and has watched each and every one of us grow into the people we are today, and has been there with us for every step of the journey. I remember being able to walk into her office back in the day for the free pencils. Those small acts of kindness were just the beginning of the unwavering support she has given us. As we moved on to secondary school, she continued to watch over us, helping us through some of our toughest times and supporting us in any way she could. We hope to have made you proud.
starting with Mr. Francis, who has been an outstanding teacher and who would make lots of jokes and is arguably the best physics teacher. We would joke about football matters and he would make you feel like his best friend, but we all knew his best friend was Kadogo. And Mr. Mdielwa, I heard you were saying was never be the observer, be the player. Fair enough, that was wise. And for our biology teacher, Mr. Renatus, who would hype up the class, if Liverpool was to win. But if they was to lose, just don't get on his bad side. I can finally say that because of Mr. Renatus and Mr. Othman, I can say that our CIE biology marks won't be disappointing.
Mr. Kuyela has a common phrase he says whenever we make a mistake or try to make fun of the chemistry symbols. Any guesses? Please don't make your own chemistry. So dear Mr. Kuyela, we promise we'll not make our own chemistry anymore. In fact, we never did, but it's just that we enjoyed the times where you disapproved of us doing it. Mr. Twahiru, thank you for always being so patient with us and never giving up even when we already had.
I want to extend my gratefulness and thankfulness to the IRE teachers who would share their knowledge and inspire us with their Islamic wisdom. So thank you, Mr. Shakir, Mr. Abdul, Miss Zainab, and Miss Efat. We cannot forget our geography teachers, Mr. Desire and Mr. Prince, and Mr. Onesmo, who would always ask if we are mentally stable. I want to thank them for being the best geography teachers. Mr. Andrew, they should get a raise.
Mr. Yusuf, a reliable business teacher who always put up with us trying to steer every lesson towards talking about any random business as we gaslighted ourselves into thinking we were still learning that way. But no matter what, he always managed to teach us something valuable through his own experiences, and that's what helped us tackle all the challenges we faced in business. The same goes for all other business teachers, Mr. Silvanus and Mr. Victor. Your efforts haven't gone unnoticed.
I also want to thank our Kiswahili teachers, Mr. Miraji, who called himself the best Kiswahili teacher. And I cannot agree more. And Mr. Olanga, who is the most approachable teacher this school has ever seen. I also want to show my gratitude to our teachers of English, the most calm teacher, Mr. Monji. And for Mama J, who would always tell us, mtoto mzuri, nipeleke vitu darasani. I want to thank Mr. Musa and Mr. Msese for being the most chill teachers on earth.
Mr. Katoto, Mr. Saad, both always managed to make time for their students. I'm never going to forget how Mr. Katoto would always make sure any concerns brought to him were addressed right there and then, especially when the fans in the CIE classrooms wouldn't work and, well, Dar es Salaam weather.
A once-a-week event that every student just waited for. A lesson that should be at least 3 or 2 times a week, led by Mr. Mohsin, Mr. Isaac, Miss Josephine, and Miss Rehema. This was the only non-academic session where we would kick to our heart's content. Thank you, teachers. And finally, I want to conclude my thanking with our math teachers, Mr. Sanga, Mr. Saidi, Mr. Tisua, and Mr. Ishingoma. You might say it's my opinion, but I know for a fact that Mr. Shingoma is the best teacher that has ever taught Al-Muntazir. And I really want to extend my thankfulness to him and assure him that he will always be in our prayers. Ishengoma.
You didn't think we'd forget Mr. Joseph, did you? His iconic phrases, my best students, the engineers, doctor, and take serious. We can't thank you enough for the amount of time and effort you've put into teaching us, going out of your way to print papers and questions, always sending questions and past papers in the group which we never open, and always exploiting every free lesson he saw without any hesitation. We can't thank you enough for always listening to our problems, our suggestions, and working towards them to the best of your ability. We genuinely cannot thank each of you enough for the sweat, blood, and tears it took for all of you teachers to get us through these 4 academically challenging years. From all the exams, homework, and activities you mark, the stack of past papers and books piling up on your desks, we know we've not been the greatest, the easiest, nor the most disciplined batch for you to ever deal with. However, you managed, and we came out just fine, and in my opinion, way better than the last batches.
While we may have been irresponsible during our academic years, please note that we deeply appreciate your efforts in molding us into better students. Let us all take a moment to appreciate the contribution of the support staff, gardeners, nurses, librarians, and lab technicians for always being there whenever we ask for their help. To my peers, it was an honor spending so much time with you. It was an honor navigating through the unknown with you. There is comfort knowing that people around you are just as clueless as you are. When I did not understand something, when I did not get my work done on time, when I studied for an exam a bit too late, it was a relief knowing that we were going through the same together and knowing that I was never really on my own.
Some of us have lost family. Some of us have lost friends. There are people who are not here today to witness us completing this stage of our lives. And if they were here today, I'm so sure they'd be so proud of their growth. If I was to give advice to anyone who may need it, I'll start by being honest. I didn't spend my 4 years focusing entirely on studies. Sometimes I prioritized my social life, learning outside of school, whether it was in the community, watching Netflix, or even just trying out new things I ventured out to do on my own. And as much as it goes against the norm, remember, school is more than just a place to learn. It's a place to cooperate, it's a place to socialize, it's a place to grow holistically, and we need to understand the importance of striking a balance. Know when to get serious, but also know when to sit back and enjoy your time. We've grown a lot, and I've seen that growth myself, and I know we're all going to do great things with whatever we decide to take on next. Thank you so much for making us who we are today. Thank you for these 4 years. It's been such a pleasure being with you.
Thank you, Darsh, Nuh, and Insia. Now, I'm genuinely looking forward to year 11.
It will be unfair if we do not acknowledge the exam team who are essential in the culmination of every academic year. They work hard to ensure examinations are prepared and run smoothly. This team is led by Mr. Frederick, along with Mr. Katoto, Mr. Godfrey, Mr. Dawoodi, Mr. Yusuf, and the coordinators, Mr. Twahiru and Mr. Fikirini. They work hard around the clock in the most efficient manner, coordinating the school exams and the Cambridge exams. Can we please have a round of applause for this vital team? Now on to the most anticipated segment of our ceremony, the academic awards. Ladies and gentlemen, each year we acknowledge students who have excelled academically, honoring their commitment, dedication, and achievements in studies. We begin with students who achieved overall average of A's and A stars. Let us invite Mr. Twahiru to award the overall A's and A stars to the boys. TJ will call out the names. As he calls out your names, please line up in a sequence that you are called in.
Kiss him. Sure. In the grade A achievers, we have Saudin Baruch Said, Rahim Dawood Yaqub. Kayam Jafar Zunailu Abidin. Mahir Paresh Solanki. Mohammed Haidarali Sumar. Darsh Kaplesh Vara. Arsh Dalvi. Ali Muhammad Raza Mirali. Akram Ahmed Viriala. Abbas Jaffa Darcy.
Let me just step on the stage.
Muhammad Haidar Ali Sumar. Akram Ahmad Viriala. No. Thank you, Mr. Twahiru.
Now, let's welcome Mama Jocha to award the overall A's and A stars from girls. Adriana will call out the recipients. As she calls out your name, please line up in the sequence that you are called in.
You'll do great. Firstly, we have Amina Zahir Abbas Mirali. Aliya Shabir Karmali. Alvira Fayaz Karim. Alia Muhammad Abdullah. Asala Abdul Habresh. Chelsea Elizabeth Jalo, Dania Said Salum, Fatima Abbas Muhammad, Fatima Altaf Hussein Alidina, Fatma Khalid Nazir, I'm going to continue with the others because there's too many. Thank you, Mama Joka. Now we kindly request Mrs. Tower to continue awarding the A's and A stars. Spread out. Faika Muhammad Galim, Insia Murtaza Hakimji, Intisar Faisal Faris, Mahi Pritesh Chauhan, Insia Murtaza Hakimji, Intisar Faisal Harris, and Mahi Pritesh Chauhan. Maliha Najaf Ali Dala, Manal Rashid Haji, Martha Ain Julie, Marzia Abbas Sumar, after my go on. Priya Rajendra Karya, Rania Abubakar Mukaddam, Riddhi Ritesh Velji, Roshni Kinar Thakur, Rumaisa Abdullah Salam Omar, Sabiha Rida Kanji, Sakina Ghulam Abbas Nattu, Sara Zain Inayat Ali, and lastly, Sharifa Shaban Mande.
Thank you, Mrs. Tower.
We would like to welcome our director of the Al-Muntazir School, Mr. Andrew Egan, to share a few words of enlightenment with us.
Thank you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Samchana, Mambo Poa, how are you this afternoon? I hope you are all well. Year 11, congratulations. It's been a long haul. One of the things that made us laugh just now was when Mrs. Diana announced that there was somewhere to pray, and Sheikh Shirazi looked at me and he said, "Is this because you're going to talk for a long time?" The answer is no, I am not, and inshallah we'll be out in time to watch the FA Cup final. I do hope that Manchester City do not win. So, two things, very briefly from me. If you are quiet, I won't stop. So, the word we want to focus on today is knowledge. And I'm going to let you into 3 little secrets. Secret number 1 is the knowledge you get from a textbook, the knowledge you get from the internet is but a scratch on the surface of what is out there. Anybody can read a textbook, if you can read. Anybody can sit there whilst you're reading the textbook and say, did you understand this, that, or the other? What is real knowledge is when you actually take yourself up and go and point for my very, very British accent, and I do apologize if it's a little high and up in the air, so I'll try and bring it down a little bit lower. Basically, rhetorical question. How many of you have been to Zanzibar? Yep, good. How many of you have been to Pemba? How many of you have been to Mafia? How many of you have been to Mikumi? None of you. You should go. There's one lion that's always there. How many of you have been to the Serengeti? How many of you have seen the migration across the Mara River? How many of you have been to the Ngorongoro crater? How many of you have been to base camp of Kilimanjaro? How many of you have honestly been to Manyara, Tarangire? Good. Because you all should. Because there is knowledge there. There is knowledge there of the beauty, the wonder, the beauty, bro. Ati, bro. The beauty, the wonder, the majesty, the sublimity of the creation of the Almighty. And there you find so much knowledge. There you find in the wonder and the beauty and the majesty of nature everything that you need to know about yourself. You have time and space to give thanks. You have time and space to meditate upon your own life, upon the Word of God, upon the teaching of the prophets, peace and blessing upon him, and the imams, peace to them too. But there is one particular piece of knowledge that is more important even than this. And it is the knowledge that is really within yourself. And this is most important to go now to the next stage of your life. Whether it is to college, whether it is to A-levels, whether it is to work, whether it is to Dubai, whether it is to wherever, you need to have this knowledge. And it reminds me of a story of a prophet that lived some 2,500 years ago. The prophet, name in English language is Jeremiah. Jeremiah lived in Jerusalem. And you may be surprised to hear there was trouble in Jerusalem. The people would not worship God devoutly. The people would not honor God's holy name correctly. The people of Jerusalem just went through the motions of worship. They just paid lip service to the worship of God. They ignored the poor. They ignored the widows. They ignored the people in need. And an angel sent by the Almighty came to Jeremiah and said, "Tell the people that unless they change their ways, there will be a disaster. Tell the people that unless the words that are written in Scripture are written on their hearts, there will be disaster. Unless that which has been taught to you in recitation and in writing is lived from your very being outwards, there will be disaster." Now, they were not young people of 2024, but they kind of went, yeah, whatever. The Almighty rose up in the land of Babylon, you'd call it Iraq nowadays, a king emperor. Gentlemen, this is interesting. If you don't get it, then pretend. Thank you. Look, I'm being shot at. I'm going to have to hurry up. Right. The truth is this. There rose up an emperor, King Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar laid siege to Jerusalem. He broke down the walls. He captured all the young men of fighting age and slaughtered them. He got all the old people, the infirmed people, put them in the streets and rode his chariots over them. Anybody who was clever, anybody who was an intellectual, like you A-star people, were taken off to Babylon to work for him. He entered the temple. He desecrated the temple. He removed all the beautiful objects that were there. And he left and returned to Babylon. As he was going, though, he stopped by the prison. And there was a guy looking out of the prison bars. He said, "Hello, who are you?" He said, "Oh, I'm Jeremiah." He said, "I've heard about you. Aren't you the one that warned them?" He's like, "Yeah, and they put me in prison." So he let him out of prison. He said, "Look, you stay here and tell the people to live good lives. So Jeremiah did. He told them to internalize the word of God, to live good lives, to protect the widow, to protect the poor, to protect the orphan. But as we know, 2,500 years down the line, the liberation, the purification, the emancipation of Jerusalem has not been achieved yet. It will be in God's good time, inshallah, it shall be. Those who suffer now in Gaza, those who suffer now in Palestine, those who suffer now in Jerusalem will be liberated, and they will be embraced by the love and beauty and power of God. But what I'm trying to say to you is this. You're Tanzanians. Know Tanzania. You are daughters and sons of the Most High God. Internalize that teaching. Internalize the example of the prophets and the people who have led the faith for hundreds and thousands of years. And let that be imprinted on your heart. Don't be thinking of anything else. Let your life be led by faith. And if you do, and if you let knowledge of yourself and knowledge of this world prioritize your lives, you will be so successful. So, I pray with all my heart that your portion will be exactly what you deserve by the will of God when you get your results, and going forward, you do well. Mungu awabariki, asante sana, waheri.
It is very true. Indeed, there is no treasure more profitable than knowledge. Thank you, Mr. Egan. Now my colleague, TJ Franklin, and I, Alia Rizvi, will take over the remaining part of the program. Thank you, Abbasali and Zara. We proceed to awarding subject toppers. These are the students with the highest scores in each subject. For every subject, we will announce the HOD to come on stage to award the subject toppers. I invite Atta and Jannah to announce the toppers.
We kindly request all the recipients to pass to the front, not from outside.
Jenna, do you need my speech or not? You don't need...
Now we are going to start to announce the subject toppers from each category. I invite Mr. Hamadi Shingoma to present the awards for the mathematics toppers from the girls' side. Do we have any guesses from the girls' side for maths toppers? We have Amina Zahir Abbas Merali. Alphabetically? What do you mean alphabetically? No, it's only one person, yeah. Yeah, this one. I have it.
Now for the boys topper of mathematics, any guesses? It's Muhammad Siddiq Khatri. So since the mathematics topper is not here, we're going to move to the next subject, which is English. I invite Mr. Deodatos Monji to present the award to the English toppers. For the boys, any guesses? It's Abbas Jafar Darcy.
For the English toppers from the girls' side, do we have any guesses? Mahir Pritesh Chauhan. Yeah, the same, but we're going to the script. By counting, right? On the script when... No, he's going to be reading the other one. Because the script is going the other way. Wait, bring the script. Wait, let me give you a script. We have Kiswahili. No, yeah, Kiswahili. Thank you, Mr. Monji. Now I invite Mrs. Leila Manji to present the awards for the Swahili toppers. From the girls' side for Kiswahili toppers, do we have any guesses? It's Alia Muhammad Abdullah. Ayari.
For the boys Kiswahili toppers, do we have any guesses? It's Sohail Ghulam Turab Kasam. Guys, can we give the winners a big round of applause, please? Thank you, Mrs. Leila. Now, moving on to the IRE toppers, may I invite Mrs. Zainab Dete to present the awards. For the boys' side, do we have any guesses? It's actually our assistant head boy, Rahim Dawood Yaqub.
From the girls' side for the IRE toppers, do we have any guesses? It's Fatima Ghulam Abbas Datu. Thank you, Ms. Zainab. Now for the biology toppers, I would like to request the head of biology, Mr. Renatos Baragoma. From the girls' side, do we have any guesses for the biology toppers? Well, it's Sharifa Shabani Mande.
Turn off the mic, we can still hear you. When you turn it off.
I do this?
I can hear you.
I do this?
No, just put it down, put it behind you.
From the boys' side for biology topper, do we have any guesses? It's Abbas Jafar Darcy. Thank you, Mr. Renatus. Now, moving on to the chemistry toppers, I would like to invite Mr. Muhammad Kuyela to present the awards. From the boys' side, any guesses? No, it's Saudin Mbarouk Said.
Now for the girls' side in chemistry, we have a tie between two people. Any guesses? Well, it's Insia Murtaza Hakimchi and Sharifa Shabani Mande. Thank you, Mr. Kiela. Now I would like to request Mr. Francis Bayona to present the awards for the physics toppers. In the girls' side, do you have any guesses for the physics toppers? Well, it's Insia Murtaza Hakimji.
Now, for the physics toppers from the boys' side, any guesses? It's Darsh Kalpesh Vara. Guys, can we have a bigger round of applause, please? Thank you, Mr. Francis. Now, moving on to the accounting toppers, I would like to invite Mr. Musa Ali to present the awards. One more time. Do we have any guesses for the accounting topper? It's Muhammad Mehdi Panjwani.
Miss, accounting girls side is done. Boys side not done. Girls are done. All done. All done. Thank you, Mr. Musa. Girls were already called in the first. Yeah. Okay. Now I would like to request Mr. Yusuf Muhyiddin to present the awards for business studies toppers. Accounts girls are done from beginning. We started with girls' side. Yeah, it was Mahi. We'll start with business first, then to go into accounting for girls. Okay, for the girls' side, business, do you have any guesses? It's Mahir Pritesh Chauhan. Girls, they say the announcement. That's why I couldn't say the names.
And for the boys' side, we have Ali Muhammad Raza Mirale. Guys, can we have a round of applause, please?
Do accounts now. Do accounts for Mahir. Please, your microphone.
Thank you, Mr. Yusuf. Now, I would like to award the economic toppers. For that, I would invite Mr. Saad Sadiq. For the girls' topper in economics, it's Ali Raza Mirali.
Okay, from the girls' side, economics, we have Mahi Pritesh Chauhan. Thank you, Mr. Saad. Now I would like to request the head of geography, Mr. Onesmo Mwacha, to present the awards for the geography toppers. From the girls' side, do you have any guesses for Gio? Fatima Altaf Hussein Alidina.
Now, for the geography toppers from the boys' side, for the last time, any guesses? Yes, it's Abbas Jafar Darcy. Thank you, Mr. Onesmo.
Well, we can't forget about the accounts from girls' side toppers. From the accounting girls' side, I would like to call Mr. Musa Ali to come and present the award of the toppers. We have Mahi Pritesh Chauhan.
Mr. Musa. Mr. Musa isn't here, so we have Mr. Onesmo presenting the award. Can we have another round of applause?
Thank you, Mr. Onesmo.
It's not me. I can't drop it.
Now let's move on to awarding the overall toppers boys science category and social science and profession category. I invite Mr. Joseph to award the overall science boys category. Atta will announce the recipients. We request the parents to accompany their child with them on stage.
Miss Diana.
For the science category, we're going to start from the third to the first. So for the third, do we have any guesses? Yes, it's Darsh Kalpesh Vara. Guys, can we have a round of applause, please? For the second, we have Kawam Jafar Zainul Abidin. Guys, can we have a round of applause, please? And now finally, for the first position, a hint. He's been on stage many times. Any guesses? It's Abbas Jafar Darcy.
We remind the parents to accompany the child as they accept the trophy in the stage. I would like to request Mr. Joseph to stay up on stage to award the Social Science and Profession category. Abbas Ali will announce the recipients.
Miss Diana. Miss Diana.
For the Social Science and Professional category, in the third position we have Mahir Paresh Solanki. Can we please request the parents also to accompany him onto the stage? In the second position, we have Muhammad Haidar Ali Sumar. And for the first position, any guesses? Ali Muhammad Raza Merali. Parents, if you are here, please accompany him onto the stage. Parent of Ali Merali.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph.
Now let's move on to awarding the overall toppers, girls from science category and social science and professional category. I kindly request Mrs. Sandeep to come up on stage to award overall science girls category. We request the parents to accompany their child with them on stage. Adriana will announce the recipients.
Now I will announce the science category of toppers for girls' side. In third position, we have Insia Murtaza Hakimji.
While Insia comes on stage, I also would like to announce that Insia has won the UWC scholarship to Norway. Well done.
In second position, we have Fatima Altaf Hussein Alidina. And in first position, we have Sharifa Shaban Mande. We kindly request Sharifa's parents to accompany her.
We request Mrs. Sandeep to remain on stage to award overall Social Science and Professional Girls category. Zara will announce the recipients.
So, for the third position for the overall Social Science and Professional category is Priya Rajendra Karya. And may the parents of Priya please accompany her on stage. For the second position, we have Riddhi Ritesh Velji. Can the parents of Riddhi please accompany her on stage to take a picture? Okay, and for the most anticipated one, the first position for the Social Science and Professional category is Maheen Pritesh Chauhan. Can the parents of Maheen please accompany her on stage to take a picture?
Dear parents, so we will be, the event photos will be on sale as promised from the professional photographers. You are able to purchase the soft copy of these photographs from the respective photo booths. We have 2 photo booths, one for the gents on this side, one for the ladies on this side. As soon as the photos are complete for the class awards, you may go and purchase your photos over there, as well as take a picture with your child at the photo booth, which printouts will be available for immediately. Thank you.
It is truly motivating to witness the culmination of all these students' hard work.
Seeing all of you being recognized brings us immense joy. It serves as a reminder to work harder as we aim for our turn. We applaud you all.
Before we proceed to the final segment, the awarding of certificates of completion, I would like to call Alia Jusabani, our assistant head girl, on stage to give a vote of thanks to acknowledge your presence and all those who made this event possible.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Ali Jusabani, the assistant head prefect at the girls' campus. As we draw the curtains on today's memorable event, I wish to extend my gratitude to those who have contributed to its success. Firstly, I express my heartfelt appreciation to our esteemed guests for gracing us with their presence, elevating the significance of our gathering. I extend my gratitude to the family and friends who have steadfastly supported and encouraged our Year 11 colleagues. Your unwavering support has been instrumental in their academic journey, and today's celebration is a testament to your dedication. To the members of the school board, Director of Al-Muntazir School, Director of Islamic Religious Studies, our special guest and our invited guests, our beloved principal, deputies, coordinators, and the members of Central Board of Education, I offer my sincere thanks. The dedication and hard work of our teachers, staff, and volunteers has truly been indispensable in ensuring the smooth execution of this event. A special acknowledgement goes to our diligent MCs who have tirelessly refined the scripts, ensuring seamless transitions throughout the event. Their commitment undoubtedly enhanced the overall success of our gathering. On behalf of the school management, I would like to express our sincere appreciation to the following for their support in making today's event a success. The KSIJ Media Room for facilitating this event to be live streamed, our agency event managing company for photographing this event, Gorgeous Decor for the beautiful ambience created here today, Mars Communication for the TV screens, and Baraza Restaurant for catering this event with delicious refreshments. Without forgetting our partners in printing, Speedy Prints and Infinite Media, Asanteni Sanam. Lastly, let us not bid farewell, but rather anticipate future reunions. Here's to new beginnings and the prospect of welcoming both old and new members into the A-level batch next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Alia.
Let's begin with awarding the certificates of completion. This will be done streamwise, and your class teachers will present you with your certificates. Ata and Abbasali will call out your names. As he calls out your names, please line up in a sequence to streamline the event. Starting with 11 Al-Falak boys side. Let's invite the class teacher, Mr. Prince.
So this is the class list of 11B Al-Falak, Arts. We start. Ayesh Harish Kumar Lia, Abbas Yusuf Nanji, Abdullahi Hussein Hirsi, Akram Ahmad Viriala. I'll start again. Ayush Harish Kumar Lia, Ayush Harish Kumar Lia, Abbas Yusuf Nanji, Abdullahi Hamza Hussein Hirsi, Abdullahi Hamza Hussein Hirsi, Akram Ahmed Viriala, Ali Muhammad Raza Mirali, Ali Asghar Naushad Manchi, Ali Abubakar Balwi, Ali Said Ali Arif Yusuf, Ali Said Ali, Asadullah Muhammad Iqbal, Bilal Zia Abdul Aziz, Ibrahim Nur Muhammad Adam, Imran Hassan Haddad, Fardeen Mahmoud Ibrahim, Hassan Imran Ali Kasam, Hassan Samir Moledina, Jeet Atish Lalji, Manthan Nitesh Nakeshri, Muhammad Hussain Sadiq Bachu, Muhammad Qasim Hanif Maya, Muhammad Raza Ali Dharamsi, Mohsin Ali Ibrahim Khalfan, Mudathir Aslam Harun, Muhammad Miraf Amjad Chishti, Nabil Mehboob Merali, Roger Joseph Rafael, Sahil Hitain Naran, Shezan Samir Khan, Sohail Gulam Turab Kasam, Subhan Kasam Ganji, Walid Muhammad Lardi, Waqar Ashfaq Muhammad, Zakaria Adham Mohamed Ali. Now for a class group photo.
Thank you, Mr. Prince. We now move on to 11 An-Najm boys side. Let's invite the class teacher, Mr. Renatus.
For 11 An-Najm we have Abdallah Faisal Muhammad, Abdullah Saleh Muhammad Jafar, Amanullah Ayub Muhammad, Arsh Sajid Dalvi, Ayman Muhammad Saleh, Ayman Saleh Saeed, Hamid Sulaiman Hamid, Hussein Muhammad Murtaza Chagani, Lukman Sajid Bora, Lukman Nyasi Kesi, Mahir Paresh Solanki, Muhammad Haidar Ali Somar, Muhammad Abbas Khalil Shirali, Muhammad Ali Abdul Majid Muhammad, Muhammad Mehdi Hasnin Panjwani, Mukhtar Mahmud Amur, Neev Dharmesh Jiwan, Nishad Mahmud Ibrahim, Rahim Dawood Yaqub, Saleh Sami Saleh, Saudin Baruch Said, Slim Fuad Mbarak, Talib Sabri Mbarak, Zaman Adham Muhammad Ali. Now for a group photo. After the class group photos have been taken, they can go take the refreshments.
Thank you, Mr. Renatus. Finally, 11 An-Nur boys side. Let's invite the class teacher, Mr. Francis. Abbas Ali will announce the recipient.
Asim Abdul Samad Ahmed, Abbas Jafar Darsi, Abdi Ali Fakhruddin Makra, Abdul Majid Jahangir Dalvi, Abdul Malik Hilari Kiamba, Abdul Rahman Kasim Abdul Rahman, Adam Taha Muhammad, Adil Abbas Denkar, Ali Amur Mwinyi. We request the boys who are, after they've received their certificates, please go collect your refreshments from the left side. Ali Abbas Syed Hassan Javed Rizvi, Ayman Ali Habresh, Darsh Kalpesh Vara, Hussein Akil Ahmad, Ibrahim Maulidi Banyani, Karan Jamil Solanki, Krish Sanjay Uka, Mahir Milan Kambaita, Mahir Sulaiman Said, Mayank Ajay Amrania, Mohsin Zulfikar Asgar Ali, Muhammad Siddiq Khatri, Muhammad Reza, Musab Naif Azan, Nabil Salih Fundi, Nahid Majid Nasor, Nuh Ismail Al-Jabri, Othman Hussein Fundi, Kayam Jafar Zainul Abidin, Rayan Arif Khatri, Said Yusuf Said, Siraj Hassan Dalvi, Suhail Ali Abdullah, and last but not the least, Syed Muhammad Yusha Rizvi. Can we please have a class photo? Thank you, Mr. Francis. Students, don't forget to pick up your refreshments. Bye.
Now we'll proceed to awarding the certificates of completion to the girls' side. This will also be done streamwise. Zainab and Adriana will announce your names and your class teachers will present you with your certificates. As she calls out your name, please line up in a sequence to streamline the event. Thank you. Just leave it.
So how? Al-Falah. Should we say? We'll start with 11 Al-Falaq. Anisa Fatima, Sadiq Fazal, Atiya Amjad Faki.
Rikishi. This is Rikishi. Do you need this? I just want to hold it. This is Atiya.
Ayana Suleiman Rukishi.
Aisha is absent. Aisha is absent. Who is next? Bara.
Barka Ahmed Badela.
Next.
Fatima Rajani.
Fatima. That.
Fatima Fazla Abbas Bimani. Faika Muhammad Galib. Haifa Abdallah Batarfi.
Then it's Ilham. Mahi is here.
Mahi Pritesh Chauhan. Malika Amanji.
Nasra.
Nasra Zaid Mehdi. Nuru Farid Saif. Riddhi Ritesh Velji.
Nuru is not here either. Yeah. Then Sakina.
Sakina Muntazir Jafar. Sakina Muntazir Jafar. Sakina Zulfikar Durrani. Widad Amro. Zainab Khalil Kanji. Zainab Sibtain Rashid. Zainab Yunus Ali Bimani. Please come on stage for the class picture. Moving on, we have year 11 and Najm. Ajab Aliasgar Nanabai. Those who are done can go collect their snacks. Aliyah Shabir Kamali. Almira Tahir Lakha. Alvira Fayaz Karim. Alia Ahmed Said. Alia Nabil Habresh. Anushka Jatin Bohara. Asala Abdul Habresh. Asya Azan Saleh. Chelsea Elizabeth Chalo. Fatima Gulam Vasdatu. Fatima Muntazir Dewji. Fatima Zara Ashraf Silji. Fatima Zara Munir Kara. Firdaus Ali Suleiman, Hajar Talal Islam, Hamaima Harub Ali, Huda Adam Osman, Huda Maksud Manekia, Intisar Faisal Faris, Kauthar Ahmed Said Al-Rawahi, Khulud Sudi Khalfan, Mahdiya Nasrullah Hussain, Mehlaka Abbas Ansar, Nausheen Muzaffar Habib, Raihan Ahmed Saif, Rawaz Salum Abdullah, Roshni Kinnar Thakur, Sakina Gulam Bas Nattu, Sarah Faisal Nayani, Sumaya Bakari Masanga, Tuhur Fatima Faizan Mujtaba, should I say? 11 Jia Noor, please be ready. Warda Imran Dankar, Yusra Muhammad Jalaluddin, Zara Ali Ratansi, and last Zara Arif from Tula.
Okay. Moving on to 11 An-Noor, we have Alicia Abbas Versi. So sorry. Please, may 11 An-Najm
Come on stage for the group picture.
After you're done with the picture, please go get your snacks.
Moving on to 11 An-Nur, Alicia Abbas Versi, Alia Muhammad Abdullah. Guys, Asma Abbas Sange. Wait. Okay, go. Busaina Ali Abdallah. Dania Said Salum. Darti Akash Tudasama. Fatima. Sakina. Here. Tell them. Fatima Abbas Muhammad. Fatima Altaf Hussein Alidina. Fatima Sugra Abdul Kimji. Fatma Awad Bamar. Hana Mubarak. Insia Murtaza Hakimji. Camelia Yusuf Mbano. Krishna Kumar Patel. Stop. Manal Rashid Haji. Mansi Parish Dayal. Martha Ain Julie. Marzia Abbas Sumar. Musfira Tariq. Absent. Nasra Suleiman Nasor. Rabab Fatima Muhammad Ali.
They're saying for Sabiha, can you say Abiha Rida Kanji and then say Sabiha?
Rania Abu Bakr Mukaddam. Reem Fuad Batfri. Rumais Abdullah Samar Oram. Omar. Okay, I have to stop. Sabiha Rida Kanji. Sabiha Suhail Muhammad Ali. Sakina Akil Dosaji. Samar Altaf Tanki.
Stop me in the middle, bro.
Sarah Zain Inayat Ali. Sayada Dosa. Shayma Tamim. Shumaila Muhammad. Tahzeeb Khan.
You didn't say Sharifa.
Should I say now? Okay. Okay. Tawhida Junaid Khan. Yusuf, sorry.
Bro, say Sharifa.
I'll sing. Okay. Sharifa Shaban Mande. Yeah. Vanshi Mahesh Sanger. Now group picture. Can you guys now come up for a group picture? Now we're moving on to the final class, 11 Al-Qamar. Go eat your snacks, guys. Ambreen Ashraf Khan. Basma Mohammed Balwi. Fatma Khalid Nazir. Hana Hussein Balwi. Jinal Vishal Dharamshi. Maheen Zara Abbas. Okay. Maliha Dala. Malika Hussein. Nusaiba Dada. Prachi Solanki. Priya Karia. Salma Suleiman. Samia Ahmed Yaqub. Shema Yaslam. And last but not least, Zena Muhammad. Come on stage for your group picture. And after, go get your snacks.
Let it go. Let it go.